Okay, and we are live. Thank you guys so much for waiting. Just doing crazy stuff today. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of things going in. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I hope everything's all right. Let's just check the stream, make sure the stream is working. Always got to check your stream. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. I know there's a lot of questions. A lot of people are not sure what's happening. Live. Thank you guys so much for waiting. Just a lot of people are just kind of, not sure what's going on. So, all right. Well, let's get into Bitcoin while we wait for the market to open. That's something we can always do. All right. Now, someone was saying my audio levels were low yesterday, but I'm pretty sure I keep them pretty high. Double checking. It just sounded really good there. Boost them up a little bit. Okay, so gold. Gold's moving. What do I see happening for gold? Okay, on the 1 hour, which is trepidatious, but it does have some indications. So on the 1 hour, we're up, we're down, we're up, but we're creating a higher low. See this low, higher low, higher low? So gold is on a new trend, in my opinion. It's resetting the RSI. Let's check it on the daily. Really, really well oversold, pretty much. Didn't get all the way down into the very extreme oversold, but that's all you need. I mean, that's low enough for me. I believe it's coming out of a MACD cross. So today is a good day to buy gold. It looks like, just by the chart alone, that gold's going to have a nice move. So, what's up, fam? He's back. You're good. Cool, man. Thank you guys so much. What up, Chance Luttrell? How you feeling, man? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing this wonderful morning? It was the strangest St. Patrick's Day I've ever had. Usually I'm running around New York, jumping into the parade, having a blast, having fun. Wasn't the case. So we're jumping into the crypto markets while we wait for the big boy Dow Jones to open up. And what do we see? What do we see for crypto today? Jump on over to CoinMarketCap and see what's up. 5,221 cryptos. The overall market, 147 billion. Wow. Once it gets to 300, that's when things start to cook. And when we hit 300 recently, I was like, oh man, I started to FOMO and worry that I wouldn't get any of these good buys anymore, but I was wrong. So Bitcoin for the week down 34%. 24 hours down 2.45%. Sitting at 5,000. So it lost that 5,300 it was holding. The Dow is taking a hit. We're hoping Bitcoin can just not take huge hits as the Dow keeps going down. That's what we're going for. This mic is a little low. Let me just raise this up. That's why I was hunching like a hunchback last night. All right, bring this down. Okay. That's better, right, for everybody? That's better. Okay. I see a big drop. A big drop for what? MA63 crypto or the Dow? I mean, we already see Dow futures getting beat down right now, right? 7 more minutes, but if we look at the Dow futures, give them a look-see. Dow futures limit down, global stocks slump as countries plan trillions in stimulus. I mean, that's just, gosh damn, right? And you know what? It used to be the stimulus wouldn't have been that low, but now because they've printed so much money, money has lost so much value, they have to give even bigger bailouts. You get what I'm saying? Per ratio. Gold stocks slump while the dollar pulls in investors from around the world as trillions in stimulus fails to offset concerns over the looming world recession. Coronavirus infections rise to 200,000 worldwide with 8,000 deaths since it was first identified. And we know the deaths are 10 times that. We're in the hundreds of thousands of deaths by now, easily. For the people that are now out of work because of the important and necessary containment policies, for instance, the shutting down of hotels, bars, and restaurants, money will soon be coming to you. The onslaught of the Chinese virus is not your fault. Will be stronger than ever. I love how he's calling it. He keeps going with the Chinese virus. I think he's combating somebody. He's talking to somebody, maybe Russian trolls, something like that, right? Thanks, man. It's dropping again, maybe leveling off at 51, 5,400. Yeah, for sure. And MA63, man, saying I'm panicking, bro, come on, man. If I was panicking, I think I wouldn't be waking up every morning and looking at the markets, right? I think I'd be in a hole somewhere on the ground. I'm also a good actor, man. I've been acting for a long time. Here, show you some of my acting skills if you want. Let's see while we. Here you go. Here's a little bit of my acting. All right.
Way above the president.
Watch
He's
this.
just a spokesperson.
Me and my friends made this.
The world's a design. It's not a coincidence it is the way it is. All leaders are architects, and the blueprints for the world have been laid down thousands of years ago. New York City, the Empire State. This is center of it all. New York is going to be the empire of the entire world.
Freeze! Don't move! Put your hands up!
You don't just work for the NYPD, do you? Who do you work for?
The Illuminati. They're forming the New World Order.
Company New Mind Picture.
I'm gonna personally make sure they dump more chemtrail around here. I see a lot of cleaning up still needs to be done. I'm in charge of depopulation. I make sure there's a liquor store and a fried chicken place on every corner. I let them niggas hang out there, selling drugs on those corners. Keeping them niggas coked out, sent to prison, or dead on arrival. They listen to that poison rap music, and they wonder
My
why
friend
they
who
feel
directed this is a
greed
black
and
guy.
envy.
He thought
Their
he
own
would stir up a lot
famous
of
rappers
controversy.
are working for us. They're all puppets. They don't even know it. We let them chase their dreams, never knowing they're living their nightmare. Slavery never ended. All we did was add some hip-hop music and some 99-cent stores to the plantation fields. Buck 'em. Do none of that shit, man. You don't want to end up like Sean Bell, do you?
Novus Ordo Seclorum. Novus Ordo Seclorum.
Why do you keep saying that for?
There's a huge issue affecting business. Truthers. Goddamn truthers. Since 9/11, they've been increasingly harmful to our organization.
Who are you? What is this? Depopulation? Killing people?
Think about Lil Wayne back there and his little bitch. You know he would have shot your ass if you weren't a cop. You work with me, you'll never be disrespected again.
I don't understand. I was trying to help her.
You can't help her. You can't help any of them. Let them niggas do what's in their nature.
What?
Destroy themselves.
Anyway, this was an insane movie that me and my friends made. Sending checks take too long. This is where XRP would be the best way to get money out fast. No, it's true, man. It's true. But yeah, I've been acting for a long time. So if you thought I was panicking, I don't know. Maybe I was just putting on a, I don't know, getting you going. My friends know me. I'm the last person to panic. But whatever. You did get me with that comment, I'll be honest, because I thought about it all night. So you did get me, MA63. So whatever. Anyway, the market just opened. Let's get into the market. I know it was a little off topic today, but I just wanted to show. I'm investing all my money. If they send me a check, I'm buying gold with it immediately. Immediately. That's the only way to procure it. I will buy gold with it immediately. So the market opens in 1 more minute. We didn't miss it. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. See? My daughter loves me. It's all that matters. All right. Bitcoin, 51.37. Slight drop of $150, 3%. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Here we go. The market is about to open. I'm predicting like a $600 drop right when it opens. So let's see what happens here. Let's see. XPXU is up 17% already in pre-market. So that's going to let you know where we're going. It just keeps floundering though, 30 to 35. Like it's time it breaks out, man. It's time it breaks out. We need it to come up here into this overbought region, and then I'm going to sell. So Here we go. Yeah, no, it's just good to buy gold. I mean, you need to be diversified. Like, I wish I had more land, right? I wish I had more land. You're funny, bro. That's why I like everyone on my channel, man. I know everyone here is here for us together. Wow, opening 1,300 points down on the Dow. Exactly as I basically predicted again. I mean, it wasn't that easy to predict. I said we would crack 20,000. Now we're into the 19,000 region. And we're not even oversold yet on the daily. Like, we still have some room to go down into this region here. So we're going to get down a little more. And then tomorrow, I'd say the big dump happens. Then they're going to try to save us on Friday again so we can forget how bad it was. And then Monday morning, boom, we get hammered again. So that's my prediction, and I'm sticking to it. Crypto Don Juan, hope you guys are shorting Bitcoin. You think it's time to short? Interesting. So you're going to short, all right? How much leverage are you going to short, Crypto Don Juan? Maybe spend a few dollars at the strip club. Yeah, right. Honestly, I just longed the whole Bitcoin, I'll be honest, for like a 2-year hold though. So I'm not really like trying to play it, you know. Maybe I should be shorting with that, but honestly, I think they'll try to stop people out right now. I think everyone thinks it's time to short, right? Now, the fact that Bitcoin is holding despite the Dow pumping back down, before when the Dow was losing these $1,200 point losses, basically Bitcoin was taking a beating. 20x. I mean, so you're basically going to get, your stop has to be a little tight, right? You don't want to get liquidated there. What would be the parameters, though? Like, if you're in Bybit, what are you going in at? What's your take profit? So the tops, you're shorting the top. So let's tell you where the top. So you're shorting what? There's 54. Yeah, we hit 54.26. So you're on a short right now. I mean, I don't know. Then look, we got bought up though. See, this wick brought us down. Let's look at the 4-hour on Bitcoin. Now it seems like we're consolidating here. We do have a higher low, right? Beginning a new trend, possibly. It could also be a support and resistance flip right here. So we had support, we broke through. We had support, we broke through, we came back up, we wicked down. See, I'm like, damn, man, I want a long because everyone's trying to short. See, I feel like everyone in there's even the newbies now think, oh yeah, I'll short Bitcoin. So that makes me nervous, Crypto Don Juan. You know, if you are shorting, yeah, and you got in at what, the 54 region, you're already up right now, right? Because you're already up 40x, right? If you 20x that on the two, you're in 60%. So you took profit of 5K. Excellent. So you did your thing. I mean, that was a nice short. You're right. That was a good short. I didn't see it popping up like that. I wasn't up early enough. Damn. I'm still not a like professional shorter either. It's not my like forte, right? So gold down $23 a bar, right? Now you could short Bitcoin right now just by buying this bear USDT. And it is in a falling wedge, which I hate to say this, but just by looking at this right now, it has a MACD cross coming. So even if you're not sure how to short Bitcoin, you can just buy bear USDT on Binance. Looks like there's 31% gains coming for bear USDT. So look, we have a MACD cross coming. We're not even close to overbought yet. We're in a falling wedge. Target is 64. We're at 29. Damn. That doesn't make sense. That would be 100% gains, right? Like, why is that doing if you bought at 30 and you rode it up to 61, yeah, 111%. Sorry about that. So 111% gains coming possibly for bear if you short the market. So yeah, I mean, that's what this says too. I hate when like things I don't want to say are happening and I have to show it on the charts because it is what it is. I don't hate it, but it's like, damn, that's not what I want. Now this is really good JNUG. It's very oversold. Seems like it's going to break above here. It has a MACD cross coming. Today may be the time to get into JNUG. I think it will hold and gold will start coming back. I think I'm going to take profit on my short here, up 12%. I think it's just about time to take profit on that short and I'm going to move those funds into JNUG probably in about an hour. That's basically what I'm going to be doing. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. A friend of mine got into this GGG Graco Inc. down 5% now. He put 10 grand in it, so he's down $500. We'll see how that pans out for him. The Dow now down 1,100. If you saw my Instagram earlier, I love how I do this, but if you saw my Instagram earlier, I mean, I called a $1,200 point drop. The other day, I called a $3,000 point drop. Just, I'm good with numbers and instinctively feeling out where we are.
What's going on, everybody? It is Sam Price, Remote Chief.
It's like 8 in the morning.
My show, Crypto Lifer, will be on today at 9:15. That's right. You have about an hour and 15 minutes to get ready, so don't worry. What I see for the day, the Dow futures are tumbling horribly. Looks like they're going to be down 6%, right? 10% on that 20,000 would be 2,000. So we're looking at a 1,200 drop to start the day, erase all of yesterday's wins. So things are going to be pretty bad. You hear my kid in the background because no one's going to school. So we're dealing with all the weird issues of self-isolation and quarantine. Nothing better.
Just showing you that, like, you know, I've been calling these things in the morning before they even happen. This is now a collector's item. Can I show this? Is going to show it maybe on my shirt. This is a Tom Brady in the Patriots uniform collector. This is going to be worth a lot of money one day, probably as much as Bitcoin. Look at it here. It's a Tom Brady collector item. I picked this up on eBay, I think 2 years ago. It's been sitting in my closet, but now that he leaves the Pats, woo, price of this puppy is going to go up. I'm also a Lego and a little bit of a collector investor. I've been buying and selling Legos for a while. Bitcoin is making a big move right now. Let's see. It did. It just jumped $100. $100. Let's see it on the 15-minute. You can really see the chart, see how it bangs up. Boom. Look at that, man. 15 minutes. So we got sold up, 5,000, and boom. So Crypto Don Juan, here's your short, right? Here's your short right here. Again, you could play almost the same short possibly. So here's your short right here, 54.72, right? It may wick up, so you wait for that wick up, try to get in on that wick up, and then boom, when it crushes back down, do a 20x short. Even if you get 1%, 2%, you're in the money there. TB12, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I think this is the perfect time to buy JNUG. It was at $3. It leveled back out. If we look at it on the daily, we'll see the strong oversold really coming through. So I think this is going to make some massive gains. I think you'll see this at $20, $30 in 2-3 weeks. Mark my words. That's a nice gain of 100 to 200%. So that's what I'm saying. I got you, Crypto Don Juan. I appreciate everyone on the channel. Shout out to everybody here. XRP Muser, Chance Luttrell, MA63, Crypto Don Juan. I really appreciate every single one of you. Hit the like button. We got 0 likes, guys. Hit that like button for me, please. I hate saying it. I hate begging for likes. But I don't monetize the channel yet. At 100 subs, it's very, very small. So it just... But you know what? To me, I started this channel with 0 subs. So we have 100. We have 103 subscribers now. We have 100x, right? If I 100x this, 100 times 100, man, we're in 10,000 range, right? So it won't be long. As long as I keep plugging away and pushing it and doing my thing, this channel is going to grow. And I'm educating people every day. My COVID-19 videos are just blowing up too. They're getting a lot of views. And I'm getting a lot of text messages from people saying, you know what, man? Like this morning I woke up to a text message. And you see my phone, my love? Call your wife your love. It's like the best thing you can do. Just listen to me. Listen to me. I know how to make a marriage work. I'm telling you, man. Got this for 12 years now. I've been married. You know. Thank you, Musa. Thank you, everybody out there. And if there's anything else I should be doing, if I do things, if you guys say just let me know. I need pointers. You know, I'm still new to this. I think we're gonna go to 48, 4,400 on the low side, and then wait for a bounce opportunity. Interesting. Okay, that would be a nice short, man. Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep holding this long Bitcoin that I bought at 5,200 a couple days ago. I just said, you know what? I've been day trading a lot, in and out, and I made, you know, some money. But when I look back on it, started with 12K. Bitcoin was at like, 5,000. And I could have just bought 2 Bitcoins and then sold them, at like 10K. And yeah, would have made a fat 10K real quick. So even more than all the trading I did, I'll be honest with you guys. So, hey, unless you're an unbelievable trader and like you're nailing it every single time, you're putting a lot of time, a lot of effort. And I'm not saying I'm not going to day trade. I'm not going to look for opportunities. Of course, I'm going to swing and day trade. I mean, when I see something that's obvious, but I'm just going to be a little more cautious and I'm going to take my time, right? Let's see XRP now. We got our XRP muser here. If I don't do XRP, he's going to come through the screen. It's going to take me out. No, but I respect his thoughts. I did say to get into XTZ at about 120. It's still holding that gain that we placed up here. And I think it's got a MACD cross coming and it's oversold. So now it's another chance to get in. See my green box at XTZ? I just think it's going to make it back up in here. Then it's going to dance and then it's going to plow back out. Have a nice little recovery out of this. So unless Bitcoin takes a huge dump, which right now I'm starting to see some leveling off in the crypto market. It's starting to uncorrelate itself. What I think happened is the institutional investors knew a lot of people got into Bitcoin through like the stock market. And as the stock market crashed, they realized, you know what, if we create a crash, we can get them all to sell their Bitcoin so cheap to us. And we can get so much cheap Bitcoin from the retail investors. So I think they used the stock market crash to make you think that Bitcoin was correlated. This is my hypothesis. So they could just scare you out of your holdings. Because even the holders were like, I'm not going to get out. I'm not going to get out. But you know what? They basically, unless you were a long-term hold, unless you've been holding for 2 to 3 years, like I've been holding for 4 years now, you're not going to make me sell my Bitcoin. Like, you're just going to make me buy more Bitcoin because I know what they're doing. I stick to what I learned from Mike Maloney. I stick to what I actually know about the repo markets and the Fed and the Federal Reserve. And that leads me to believe that there's no reason to sell my Bitcoin. Now, if we look at XTZ, it almost looks very similar to XRP. They rhyme. They both start with an X. Bitcoins are oversold. Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. Very oversold. It's time. Almost all the cryptos. Look, we're very oversold down here on XRP. Big move coming to the top of the trend line. 46% gains. I would jump into XRP right now, even for a quick swing trade, and sell it at about 20. I love you guys. Now you're all quarantined, getting more views because people are stuck at home. They can't go to work and get distracted. They want to do what they want to do, which is listen to the Crypto Lifer, man. Yes. I'll stream through the whole entire pandemic. That's why I couldn't get sick. That's why I had to stay away, man. I got to be out here for you guys. MoneyGram, like to see MoneyGram. The reason why I mentioned MoneyGram is they have some of the biggest deals with XRP. And you can see they're almost in a similar pattern as XRP. If we bring MoneyGram up, let me just duplicate this. We go back and forth real fast. And we'll show you the MoneyGram back and forth with the XRP chart. Now, MoneyGram has a huge deal with XRP. They're moving liquidity around the world. It's sad that the world now is shut down. So you have to remember that, like, we need the economy to move for all these things. These are all financial assets, technically, right? So, but if we look at XRP and we shrink it down, you see we are just in a falling wedge, right? And I'm showing you there's 400% gains coming if we get to 68, 180% gains if we get to the top of the trend line. But this is a 68% chance of a break to the upside. It's only a matter of time till this breaks out. And I know it's hard to hold, but look how oversold we are in XRP. I showed you there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 times in XRP's life since August of 2018, even May of 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4 opportunities in the last 2 years to get XRP in this type of position, right? So that's what you got to do is you got to zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. And you got to look at the long-term trends, right? Now, boom. This is like golden opportunity. Soon there'll be no one else to sell their XRP. They just won't. Like, there won't be any more selling involved. Like, that's how these markets work. That's why we have the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, and that's why I'm showing it to you guys. Right? So we look at XRP and then we bounce right back to MoneyGram. Similar, right? Big wedge, falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside. I think this was a wick out. So I don't include these crazy manipulative moves, but we'll get back. And MoneyGram, 192% gains going back to its high here. Not even its all-time high. Once it breaks that, who knows? But yeah, Looking at MoneyGram up 10% today. It rides on transaction growth in its digital business. So look at this. This is just interesting news. MoneyGram International, MGI is well positioned to benefit from its direct-to-consumer digital business, evident from imported transaction growth of the business. On a year-to-date basis, the company's digital platform, MoneyGram Online, registered a year-over-year surge of around 60% in transaction growth. The huge uptick company favorably with a 39% rise in transaction growth reported in the fourth quarter of 2019. Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to see, and that was just its last quarter. What happens in the next quarter, the first quarter of 2020? MoneyGram making moves. MoneyGram. But the overall crypto market is down. We see a lot of red. EOS up. Bitcoin Gold. I really think Bitcoin Gold, people are going to get confused with it, and they're just going to buy it because it has gold on its name. I really think that's going to happen. It was making some strange moves the last couple weeks, almost uncorrelated to other assets in the crypto space. So I found that very strange. Dash. 47. Wow, Dash got slammed, right? A lot of these cryptos. Rep, though. Rep is something that I keep looking at. It's in this awesome triangle here. I think there's 55% gains coming if we break out. So look for a breakout with Rep. Something I'm watching very, very close right now. Very, very close. So that's just something I want to put on your radar, guys. That Rep is looking nice. So yeah, and that's the BTC pair if you want to make some Bitcoin. Now, if the triangle breaks to the downside, we're going to see a loss of basically the same, 50% loss. So again, nothing is guaranteed. Right now, though, you buy right here, and then you put your stop loss at the bottom of the trend line. This is why I like, this is a trade I really like. And why I like it is because there's 10% loss here with a 55% gain, right? So that's a 5-to-1 risk reward ratio. These are the trades you're looking for. We have a MACD, double MACD cross coming, so it looks like it's going to expand up. Kind of something like a double cross. Like here we have a little green, but a little red, but not even red here. We're just going to move. We also have declining volume, which also indicates the end of a move, meaning like we probably won't go down too much. I'm telling you, man, this is something to really look out for. Say that I said it, but mark this on your calendar here, or mark this on when I'm showing you Rep. I think Rep is going to have a big move. I really do. It's one of the nicest formed triangles I've seen in a while, and it's not even close to overbought yet. It has MACD cross coming, and we're looking at the daily on this, right? You can also get in here right now, or you can wait for the breakout and then put your stop loss even stingier. Like, I think you could end up with like a 5% stop loss, and that's a 20-to-1 risk reward ratio there. So, or 10-to-1, 10-to-1 instead of a 5-to-1. That's a 10-to-1 risk reward ratio. So definitely look at Rep. I see something coming for Rep. Let's look at it on the 4-hour just more casually to see how it's playing out. But yeah, it's attempting a breakout right now. Technically, it's got these wicks. They won't be perfect because I drew these on the 1-hour. It did have a spike today, so it just kind of popped and looked like it's breaking out of the triangle. So this might have its day today, up 10%. All right, and let's just talk about the Bitcoin halving. Just 50 days to go. Recently, Peter Brandt tweeted that it's overrated, but you know what? Not everybody's right. All we know is they're going to cut the supply in half. So it's up to you guys what you think. Let me know what you guys think of the halving, right? Bitcoin's quadrennial halving is almost upon us, with just 50 days to go until Bitcoin's mining reward is sliced in half. Decrypt takes a look at what happened during the last two halvings and conjectures on what can we expect this turnaround. In just over a month, Bitcoin's block reward will split in two, decreasing from the current rewards of 12.5 Bitcoin blocked mined to just 6.25. What happens in 4 years from now when it's 3.125? Wow, right? The block reward is an amount of Bitcoin that is given to a miner when a new block in the blockchain is created. It's designed to reward miners for running the network. The halving will slash the amount of new Bitcoin being produced in half, slowing inflation and limiting the new supply of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's halving takes place approximately every 4 years, once every 210 blocks have been mined. This process of diminishing supply will continue until every last block is mined, and all 21 million Bitcoin, or whatever's left of them, has been distributed. The next halving is set to take place again on May 6, 2020, and will mark Bitcoin's third ever halving. Bitcoin has undergone two halvings thus far. During the first cut, the mining reward decreased from a massive 50 to 25 blocks. The second halving sliced the mining reward to 12.5 per block. come May, Bitcoin's reward will have once more. This time, so it's already gone from 50 to 6.25. Wow. So Bitcoin's hash rate hit an new all-time high. That was on March 2nd. The network's hash rate today reached an estimated all-time high of 136 quintillion hashes per second, which monitors the metrics, the blockchain.com. Other monitoring services like Bitcoin Info Charts put it around 120 quadrillion hashes, which would still indicate that it has almost tripled in the past year. Bitcoin hash rate measures the estimated computational power dedicated to the Bitcoin network. This accounts for things such as mining, public and private key creation, and the validation of blocks in the network. Miners also protect the network. The higher the hash rate, the more miners. The less likely the network is susceptible to a hostile takeover through a 51% attack. A Bitcoin advisor and researcher for the Academy of Bitcoin and Montreal Economic Institute is not surprised by the increased strength of the Bitcoin network. Well-established miners are ramping up investments. I'm aware of a few major projects backed by the traditional investment and private equity funds. That's what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, they might not be buying Bitcoin, but maybe they're making mining facilities and getting ready to mine. So that's something that you want to put on your radar, right? Let's get back to the Dow and just see what's happening with that. What's up with the Dow? Check my Gus funds. So the Dow now holding an 1,100 point loss. SPXU still holding 12.5% gains. And JNUG just looking poised for a big time breakout. Still very oversold on the daily. When's the last time you could have bought JNUG like this? It was on August of 2018. And another time in 15. So there's only been 3 times that JNUG has been this oversold in the last 5 years. If you don't think that's a buying opportunity, I don't know what else to tell you. We have a MACD cross coming. It felt so bad out of the wedge. I think gold's going to reclaim its spot as people get into it. Another thing I want to show you about gold is if you go to buy gold right now, you're going to see that the spot price and the premium price are just off the chains. Right now, you have to pay $16.85 for a nice coin of gold. And let's look for a bar of gold. And Mike Maloney uses the best prices you can find. $16.10 for a random bar of their choice. That's basically their lowest price bar that you can buy from them. So $1,610 is the best you can buy gold. And then we look at gold, it's sitting at an insane $1,500. You're going to have to pay basically $110 over spot price. Usually you only pay $20 to $30 over spot price. This is the biggest gap I've seen in premiums since I've been dealing in gold in the last 10 years. So that's just something to look out for, right? Yeah, JNUG just down 20%. But last time it just tanked with the market. So it makes me, but it is oversold, man. I think I just got to trust. I got to trust the technical analysis here. And I think I am going to move out of this short and get into JNUG today. I think that's just the move. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the move right now. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to leave you here. If anyone wants me to go over an asset or any last advice, let me know. I'll wait like 20 seconds because there's a lag. Moving a lot of things. I'm allergic to dust.
Allergic to cats, Daddy.
I know, honey, and dust, baby.
Only people are allergic to one thing, not 2 things.
Okay, sweetheart. 30-minute chart looks like it wants to push up. Just jumped into the scalp long. Ah, see? Flipping it on us. The crypto. That's why they call you the Don Juan, man. You're ready to go at any moment. You don't play. Wow, we just went up $200 while we were on the channel, right? I mean, since we've been on the channel, let's look at the 5-minute chart. We just saw Bitcoin at 51.30, right? Wow. This is a 5-minute candle. So in the last 15 minutes, Bitcoin went from 5164 all the way up to 535. Amazing. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the bless. All right, guys, I got to jump off. I got things I got to do remote working from home. Got to get things done. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, I'll be back tomorrow, basically at between 9:15 and 10 o'clock. Basically go over the market open, talk about crypto, and get into it. Thank you so much, MA63, and I'll be live tonight if I can. Tonight I may be driving while I'm doing this, so I may be just talking to the phone live. I may not have a chance to bring you like big news on COVID-19, but we'll have a discussion. We'll have fun. We'll get everyone together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next